And of course, I've been with several, presidents. I was faced with Jimmy Carter. That's a good story.
I'd love to hear it. I'm in the middle of reading his book that he just wrote at age 90, talking
Well,
about.
Jimmy Carter and I have a long history. You know, he and I went to the Navy in 1943 in a Navy officers training program called V-12. They came around and gave a test to high school seniors. I took it just so I could get out of school, but damn if I didn't pass it. And Jimmy passed it. And Carter and senior Bush passed it. He was an airplane pilot. He was a V-12. Jimmy's a V-12, and I'm a V-12. So they sent us to different universities and gave us the Annapolis curriculum, which we covered in 16 months. That was 21 semester hours every semester.
Wow.
So I got acquainted with these kind of guys. So when Jimmy came out west, they arranged for me to take him fishing. But in the meantime, he went into the park, and did some fishing. And I had my shop up at West Yellowstone, and one Sunday morning, these big black cars started pulling up. And a guy come in with a black suit. He said, "Say the president's out here, Jimmy Carter. He'd like to have you come out and say hi." I said, "Tell him to come on in." So he did. He came in and we visited, and I had a case full of knives specialty knives, custom made. He said, "I've got a knife just like that." I said, "Well, that was made from a guy in Atlanta, and his name was Jack Crockford." He said, "He was my fishing guide in Atlanta." So we got well acquainted, and then I started fishing that whole bunch.
Sure. Well, I used to run into him frequently on the airplane into Bozeman or out of Bozeman to Salt Lake, that one connection. And every time I did, he would walk through the plane, shake everybody's hand, and just a really gracious man.
He spent a lot of time with Ted Turner.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw him a couple of times after that. He's very gracious. He was on TV the other day. He and I are the same age.
Same age, I was going to say, because this book just came out about Jimmy Carter at 90.
And he's very sharp,
Oh, yeah.
I know a lot, but I can't think of it.